Okay, so the first technique is layering. I've already colored in the red box because I'm not mixing two pencil crayons together here. For the red-orange box, I'm going to be mixing red and orange together and layering them. So you want to start with one of the colors, doesn't matter which. The key here is to be pressing really lightly with the first color. You take the second color, again, really lightly, layer it over top of the red. If you press too hard, what's going to happen is you're not going to be able to mix the two colors very well. So the key is pressing light, and you want to be layering these colors over and over again to build up that rich color. You don't want it to be light. So you'll notice I'm going back and forth between the two colors repeatedly, layering them over and over again to build up that color. Usually when I'm layering, I go back and forth between each color 3 times each, just to build up that rich color. And one more time. There. So for the orange box, you just color that in orange. And then the next box, I'm going to be layering orange and yellow, okay? So I'll start with the orange because I'm holding it. Nice and lightly. And then grab the yellow. Again, nice and light. If you press too hard, this isn't going to work as well, the layering. Back and forth. And again. One more time. And there you have it. That's the first technique, layering. So the second technique is shading, and essentially you're just choosing one color. I'm going to choose red, and you're making lighter and darker values of that color. So if I've chosen red, you want to color the pure hue box. So the red, hue is another word for color. With your chosen pencil crayon. Just color that in. You want this to be fairly dark, so you're applying some pretty good pressure here. All right. So to create lighter values of this pure hue, I'm just going to increasingly press lighter and lighter with my pencil crayon. So this actually could be a bit darker. Until this first box here is so light that it almost kind of looks white, but there's a little pink, I guess. So you want this to gradually increase to your pure hue. And that's how you create lighter values, just pressing lighter with your pencil. For the darker values, what I want you to be doing, you're kind of going to be using the layering technique here, because you're going to start mixing your pencil crayon, your color, so in my case red, with black pencil crayon, okay? So I'm gonna start lightly with the red because I need to start mixing the black with it. So for this first box here, the first box you're introducing red to, or black, you want to not have a lot of black at all because it's gonna get increasingly darker. You're gonna add more and more black to this. Once you add a bit of black, you can press pretty hard with your red because you're not gonna mix or layer that much more black into this first box, just a little bit. For your last box, these are gonna get increasingly darker. Your last box is gonna look almost black. It's gonna have a little bit of red in it, but it's gonna look mostly black. I'm just doing this really quickly. So I'm gonna introduce a lot of black into this. I'm still gonna need to layer black and red a few times, so you're not pressing very, very hard with your pencil crayon here, but I'm gonna go back over with the red. So again, yeah, your last box looks almost black. So this is what the finished value scale looks like. You don't want any of these boxes to look the same as each other. They should be incrementally getting darker from the middle or lighter from the middle. So the third and final technique, blending. This is bonus, so if you get to this, then give it a try. Blending is just merging two colors together by gradually building up the color where those two colors are gonna meet. So I've already started this. I'm gonna be blending orange and blue together. So I've already colored orange on the left, blue on the right, and I wanna blend the two colors together in the middle as seamlessly as possible. So again, I'm gonna kind of be layering in this. Right where the two colors are gonna meet, I'm gonna be pressing really, really lightly with my pencil crayon. So I'm gonna start, again, layering these two colors where they're meeting together over and over again. I'm just building up that color. You want to keep building it up so it's not really light in the middle. It's going to be, the color's going to be rich all the way through. Sorry for the sunshine. It's back and forth between the two colors. Oops.